we are going to be getting back to everything at Vet and Blog Plus. And excuse any background noises, I just got the microphone set up. So, hopefully we can get back into the full length of my blog. I can't wait, I'm super excited. Well, I thought I would continue this with doing my Milky Piggy bubble clay mask. As you can see, I got these cute ears from Amazon for actually 50 cents. It's not that bad, and I have to say that's also where I got Milky Piggy. And I have psoriasis, and it's actually been doing wonders for my psoriasis. It's a Korean brand, but I have been using this for almost 6 months now, actually. And I tried to do a review on this on YouTube, but there was a little bit of a snag. So I am going to start filming and piecing it together. Now, as you can see, we're in my bathroom. It's a little weird because it's a really old house. So this is my sink. I know this is a weird as heck setup, but I'm going to wash my face before I put on my mask. Alright, I am actually cleansing my face right now, so I'm going to rinse off and then we're going to start applying the mask. Now that my face is clean, I'm going to pat dry with a towel, because it does say, as I looked in the translation, you have to put on clean, dry skin. And as you can see, I do have my psoriasis popping up here. So, and it's pretty bad, but this is actually mild compared to most days. So I'm gonna start getting ready to put on the mask. As you can see, this is the bubble clay mask that I'm gonna be using. And as you can see, as according to last year, there is a little spatula and a little plastic covering. As you can see, I used it a lot. I've been using this for a little over 6 months, just like I said before, and it is very hard to apply with such a tiny spatula, but it kind of gets the job done. So I will go and apply half of it off a camera and then I'll check back in. Okay, mid part through, as you can see, it's already starting to bubble through. You have to apply this fast. Okay, I applied the rest of it off camera, but this is what I've been trying to show you. It will even start to bubble in the container, so you have to close it quickly and you have to work quickly. And as I'm trying to get it back in quickly, because it will start to bubble up. And I just think the slot for the spatula needs to be like moved maybe to the middle. That's just me. There you have it. Lid's back on the container and we will put it back up in its place. Now it does say that you can use this 2 times a week. I sometimes use it 3. And you have to keep it lower because as it bubbles it gets closer to your eye area. So I would be very careful, because as you can see, this is really bubbling, but it says until completely bubbled or wait for 5 minutes. So, and you might want to keep this away from your mouth, because it does not say that it's vegan or safe to ingest. It actually says do not ingest. And I know mine's a little bit patchy with the application, but with the spatula that you're given, I think you could just honestly use your hands, even though they tell you to use the spatula for even application. But personally, if I can't get it in all the areas, I just use my fingers. Or you can get a mask application brush. You can get them on Amazon very cheaply. And yeah, I missed a little bit up here, but I don't know if I should film the washing off process, because this does double as a lather to help get it off your skin, but it takes a long time. So unless if you have all the time in the world, you can use the soap double, but I personally would just take a washcloth or mild soap, and also moisturize if you would like after using the product. Personally, it actually leaves a bit of moisture left behind as residue, so I rub it into the skin in like small circular motions. But excuse the clothing, because that's how we have to hang our clothes up right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna wait 5 minutes, then check back in. Okay, so it's been nearly 5 minutes. As you can see, it bubbles up a little bit more, and it says to use warm water when patting into the skin. I'm sure you've seen this on Jeffree Star's channel. I'm not sure who all else did it over the years. I know it was, I do believe, Laura Lee. I am not sure. You can look her up. But as we do this, it says pat into the skin, and you can rub it down, and it goes back into like a slimy texture, but it's a little bit gray-ish blue. And it does bubble back up. Basically, I've heard some YouTubers say they could do this all day. It's very fun to play with, but in all seriousness, it actually soothes my skin. And it does double as a lather. But if you don't want to put all that extra effort in, because it takes about 15 to 20 minutes to clear off of your skin completely. And as you can see, it's starting to bubble up on one side, and I haven't gotten fully around my face. I got a little bit of it going into my eyelash, and it says avoid the eye area. So you don't want to have the water too hot. Oh yeah. So a lot of times I will let this sit on my face a little bit longer. Yes, it's a little bit messy, so it will get into your hairline, but I think it's completely worth it. But I think I'm going to wash this off my face, and then once I'm totally clear on my face, I will get back to you. So keep watching. Okay. Well, it's a lot longer later. It's not really that much longer on your end, but it's a lot longer on my end. So as you can see, ending result. And yes, I have a little bit of acne too, but overall it leaves your skin feeling really cool, refreshed. It leaves a little bit of residue, like I said. So I like to use this when I have really big inflammation. So, and of course, if you have a piercing, if you can take it out. However, I will do a story time on my whole condition, why my hand only moves up this far, like hi. But overall, I like this product. It has been helping me out for the past 6 months. I would do a 1-month trial when it comes to new facial products, because if it really makes you break out or anything, then it's not for your skin. And it says that this is also for all skin types. The one thing I forgot to mention is you can buy this for $10 plus shipping and handling on Amazon. I know other places offer it, but that's around about the price that I've been finding, is about $10. I think it's really reasonable because you do get a lot of mask in that jar, and the way that it bubbles up is super light. A little bit does go a long way, even though they say apply a thick, even layer. You could get away with sometimes a thin layer because you don't always need all that extra, and it's a big waste of the product. And overall, like, yeah, hello zit. Like right underneath my eye. This is why I said I have acne problems, as far as like all this scar on my forehead for another different story time. But yeah, that is complete review of this product, even though I've been using it for 6 months. The other thing was, literally couldn't get around to filming. Literally had no camera, no nothing. And then on top of everything, I had to move and I got married. So with trying to get settled in, doesn't leave much time for filming, doesn't leave much time for editing. So to my 2 subscribers, I'm hoping this channel grows a little more. I'm hoping to try different things in the future. But meantime, my channel is mostly going to be like story times and everything. But if you have an idea for an Amazon product you'd like to see me try, leave a comment. And if you liked enjoying this, if you enjoyed watching this video, give a thumbs up, like, subscribe. It would be helpful. And if you want to, tap the notification bell down there so that you can see every time I do a new upload. But that's it for me. Amy Schneider Fisher out.